Hey there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate it. For those who are returning, hi again. Thank you for coming back. And for those of my subscribers, thank you so very much for your love, your loyalty, your support. For those of my light counterpart community who come back every week, every reading, whenever, thank you to you as well. I am so blessed and so thankful to not only have this channel, but to be able to do this for all of you. And again, for those who've been supporting this channel, thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. All right, so just one quick announcement. If you are interested in a personal reading with me, all that information is in the description box below, or you can purchase a personal reading package where you will get a bonus reading and save a couple of bucks. It's not actually a couple of bucks, it's a decent amount of money. But anyway, I just thought I'd mention that. You want to get in contact with me for anything, any questions, anything you need at all of that information is in the description box below. With that being said, I wish you all a fantastic week. Let's get into your reading. Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. And I wish you I can't even talk. All of a sudden, I just started. I wish you a wonderful rest of the week, a fantastic weekend, into next week as well. I send you much blessings and much love. So, Pisces, before we get started, I'm going to explain a couple of things, what we're going to do here. We are going to see what your overall theme is for this week, what you need to avoid, what you need to focus on for your spiritual growth so you can live the blissful life that God intended for you to live. Stick around to the end so you can see what is coming to you with regards to love. Your wellness tip for the week, and we're going to close it out with pulling a super attractor card so that we can give this reading a little boost. Why is this slipping from my fingers? All right, Pisces, what is your overall theme for this week? Please and thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Galactic Family, Pleiadians, Sirians. Please reveal to us for our highest good. Wow. Number 21. This is actually my favorite number. Strategy. All right, Pisces. Either there's something that you need to strategically plan out, or you've already started to do this. This is some planning needs to be done here. It says on this picture, journal and log. Okay. Maybe some of you need to, what do I want to say? It's like some of you are keeping a journal about your life's experiences, maybe a tarot journal, a music journal, I just heard. Some of you need to start writing down certain things, whether they're dreams that are coming to you, logging them down, because it says log here. There is a quill pen here. Probably writing down something. I'm getting kind of stuck because there's something trying to come in here and I just can't quite get it because I'm looking at the compass and the key. All right. So I think this is really about finding your true north, Pisces. I know the sun's really bright here, and I'm recording this at a time that I normally don't record. So the light is a little different, so bear with me here. Hopefully you can see some of this. Yeah, this is about you making a plan. I'm seeing Two of Wands, whether this is a plan for your career, a plan for your future. This is really just jotting down what your goals and aspirations are. Now, okay, what I'm also getting is, when I talked about finding your true north, It's like some of you are wondering, okay, what direction am I going to go in now? What map am I going to follow, right? Because there's a map here. You have all of these things. Oh my God, is that a sheet of music? Hold on one second, guys. Bear with me because I'm trying to see if this card if that's a sheet of music. It looks like it is. Okay. I was talking about music journal or music log, or you're writing music, something like this. Okay, again, that's for some of you. This is general reading. Take what resonates, discard the rest. Okay, there's something for you here, but if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. There's something about somebody writing music. I keep getting this. It's like coming up with a plan or something, like a songbook, or writing music for your music career. You've been writing songs maybe for a while. Maybe you're planning to write a song for someone, or you've been writing songs for somebody or for a producer, something along those lines. Somebody here has been writing, composing a lot of music. That's what I'm getting from this. But this is mainly, Pisces, about you coming up with a plan as to how your future wants to look. I'm also hearing writing down intentions. Kind of like what I do during the phases of the moon, with the new moon and the full moon. Especially with the new moon, I write down my intentions, for what I want to manifest. So maybe some of you need to start writing things down on what you need to manifest. And there is magic when you write things onto paper. Trust me. When I heard about a reader, actually it was an astrologer. It was Pam Gregory who was talking about intentions. And then I ran into somebody, I think it was another reader, who was talking about writing them down. So I ran into somebody's website and I went through this whole ritual, and it involves, I have a new moon, a full moon ritual, and it involves writing down my intentions. So I'm getting for some of you with this magic, with writing down what it is that you really want and what you really want, guys, your heart's desire. Don't feel guilty. If there's something you really want in your life that you think is unattainable, write it down. I'm hearing writing down your intentions to help them manifest. But of course, you have to get into the feeling of doing that. All right. That's for some of you here. We have to start writing down your intentions. This is also about how you're going to achieve your goals, right? Kind of make a plan and say, all right, I want to build this business. This is what I have to do. Write a checklist, or type it up in your phone, something like that. And determine what direction you really want to go in. Where do you want to go specifically? What do you really want to do with your life, right? Because probably right now what I'm getting with this compass here, this true north, some of you don't feel like you're going in the right direction. And you're trying to find your true north. You're trying to find your purpose, okay? And if you feel that you aren't heading in the right direction, it's time to change course. And I'm also getting with strategy here, I'm seeing the King of Swords because he's the master strategist, okay? Thinking about what it is that you truly want to do and how you're going to get there. And with the King of Swords, even though the King of Swords isn't here yet, but I'm channeling it, it's, he takes that divine guidance that he gets from God. He has ideas because God is giving him the ideas. He says, okay, God, can you help me think about what I need to do? Where am I supposed to go? What direction do you want me to go, to head towards? And you get that divine guidance. Also, like with the high priestess, right? You trust your intuition, you listen to it. And then you start making plans. You get these ideas. You have aha moments. You have epiphanies. Ace of Swords, the Hangman. You take some time out to pause and think clearly. Think through things. All right, open up your mind, expand your horizons, like the Three of Wands. Think about other possibilities other than what the world shows you. And now I'm looking at 21 again, and 2 + 1 is 3. 3 is a number about expansion, exploration, right? So on top of creating these plans or getting these ideas for what direction you want to head in, with the King of Swords, again, the King of Swords takes those ideas, creates a plan, and he takes action on them, right? but that's also leading him to follow his path of truth. Essentially, all of you Pisceans are here to follow your truth, not anyone else's. This is kind of like finding a treasure map. And they say X marks the spot, right? But you're wondering, where is X? Or maybe some people say X is here or X is there. But your soul, it doesn't feel like that X marks the spot is where you need to be. This is something about this magic of the magician I'm seeing, where you end up finding where your own X is, or maybe it's not even an X. Maybe it's a cross or it's a diamond or something like that, right? Something that is very different from what you normally see when you're looking at a map, right? I'm hearing like a magical map, like something that just magically appears on there. It's kind of like that map in the live version of Aladdin, where he's talking about where Agrabah is and it's not showing up on the map, and then the genie makes it magically appear. There's something along those lines, and maybe somebody's watching that movie right now, or you just watched it, or you're going to be watching it, or something like that. Start thinking about how you're going to better organize your life. Organize for success is what I'm seeing. How you are going to really live a better future. I'm hearing again, what is it that Pisces really wants to do? And some of you may be confused. Probably if you're like Seven of Cups energy, maybe even Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, like I can't think straight. Cloud of Judgment or Two of Swords, I don't really know what direction to go in. This is where you have to trust your heart. Okay? Trust your heart. Have your heart tell you what direction to go in. Because a lot of you, I'm getting this feeling that you just don't want to go where everyone is going. Because it does not feel right to you. Pisces, you're very, very intuitive. Don't follow the path that everyone else is traveling. Follow your own path. Make your own map. Find a different route. Find a route that nobody else takes. I know I've done that when I go on my hiking expeditions or whatever, or I'm somewhere at a park and I try to avoid taking the same path, but then again, I get back into it. And then I say to myself, you know what? I got to step out of my comfort zone, kind of like Two of Wands, and say, you know what? I'm going to go. My heart is having me lead towards this path, and I'm going to go that way, not this way. You see everyone making a long line in one direction to the right. Nobody's going to the left, but your heart is telling you to go to the left. Take the left path, the road less traveled, the path less traveled, whatever that phrase is. This is what God wants you to do. And as you're heading down the path of unknown, kind of like with the Fool, start jotting down things, what goals you want to achieve. I'm seeing Knight of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles, right? What is it that maybe you want to build a skill? Maybe you want to learn something new. And just think about it. I'm seeing King of Swords again. All right. So this is a time for you now to really start focusing on what your true north is. And with the bottom of the deck, we have none other than Journey, and this fits perfectly, right? It's time to embark on a new journey. Maybe some of you have been planning a trip, because this is also literally talking about a trip, or planning to relocate to a new city, to a new state, to a new country. There's excitement around this. Again, with the Two of Wands, right? There's this restlessness within inside of you, and you're just ready to start this new journey, along with the Page of Wands energy, right? You're just ready for something new. And for some of you, you're a little bit fearful maybe, because you're journeying into the unknown. So that's why they want you to like write a plan, write it out. Okay, this is very, very specific, because it says journey, and because there is a sheet of music paper, not music paper, a sheet of music there. I'm thinking about the actual band Journey. Okay, there's somebody here who either listens to a lot of Journey, or Journey's their favorite band, or you know somebody whose Journey's their favorite band. And that's kind of funny. I'm saying this because Journey is my favorite band. So I don't know, maybe that's for me. I don't know. I do have Pisces in my chart, but that's kind of funny that I'm picking up on this, or somebody's listening to Journey right now. I don't know. Anyway, aside from that specific channeling that I got, this is about following your true north, taking that journey and going in the direction where you want to go. And you see all these signs, right? Head this way. This is where this leads you to. But you're like, you know what? I don't really feel like going in those directions. I'm going to go my own way. And when you go your own way, Pisces, that is you following your heart. It is very hard to do this. I know. When you're so used to, especially when you get to my age, you're 41, right? Or not that you're 41, but at my age at 41, I changed course drastically when I was 39. And a lot of people thought I was crazy, right? Because I was doing what everybody else did. I had this 9-to-5 job and I was getting the salary and I was doing what everybody else was doing, in a sense, and having the commute, living that type of 9-to-5 life. And I was like, why are we even doing this? And then I got my calling, and then I started to follow my heart. And it was like, I was like, God, this is weird. This is really strange. And that's part of the journey where you start to get more comfortable when you're stepping into the unknown. And little by little, as you take those steps along your journey, you get that, what's it called? That courage. And then those baby steps that you take, and those tests that you pass, and the things you try out, and you find out that you are awesome at it, or you get this like rush of adrenaline, and you're so high vibrational, like 10 of Cups energy, and it's just blissful, or 3 of Cups, or the sun maybe. And you're saying, I must be on the right path because I feel so freaking fantastic. Okay? So some of you, if you're thinking about what direction you really want to go in, start heading in that direction. Change course like I did. And then you get to where you essentially need to be, what your life is actually supposed to feel like, how you're actually supposed to live life. Kind of like how I got to here. And it's crazy in the manner in which I've arrived at this part of my journey, but I wouldn't change a thing. So, and on top of this, what's the other thing? Yeah, there's somebody here, again, with the moving or changing careers or whatever this is. I'm hearing again, planning a vacation somewhere, either for yourself or with somebody. I heard, okay, this is weird. I'm hearing that you're planning something for somebody as a surprise. They don't know about this. I keep hearing they don't know. They're not going to know. That's specific. I don't know, guys. Somebody's secretly planning something. 7 of Swords is secretly planning something, right? That's strategically planning things too. So either way, Pisces, this is your journey. You follow your own map. You create your map to find your own treasure. Don't use the map that everyone else has been using. Use your own. It's going to lead you to a place that no one has ever found, and it's going to be all yours, and you're going to have this amazing life when you follow the path less traveled. All right, let's see what you need to focus on. Okay, Pisces. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What does Pisces need to focus on for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Oh, I thought that top one was going to come out. I guess not. Four of Pentacles. Focus on what you find value in. This is also about valuing yourself, understanding what really is of value to you, which includes yourself, that you are worthy, that you are of value, that people do value you. Maybe some of you think that people don't value you. Maybe something happened in your past and maybe you were saddened by something. Maybe somebody said harsh words to you, or you were in a connection, a relationship or something, and you weren't being valued. And maybe that took a lot of your power away, and maybe you started to lose a bit of yourself, which is maybe why you were going in a different direction. But your heart knew that that wasn't the direction you were going in. So you were thinking, you know what? It's like awakening to the fact that you're realizing that, and this is for some people, not for all, the fact that somebody devalued you and it made you believe that you couldn't aspire to anything. I'm hearing music again. Maybe you were aspiring to be a musician or something and somebody laughed at you and they said, well, what is that? You know, why can't you work this job and make this amount of money, right? Because this is money. Could be wealth. And this is specific for somebody. And you believed that and they shut you down. And so you decided to follow the path that everyone else was going, right? Something like that. Because somebody wasn't valuing who you really were as an individual. And so now that maybe that has happened, Pisces, maybe you're starting to realize, you know, I really have to start understanding that I am of value. I need to do things for myself. I need to hold on to what is dear to me. I'm hearing music again. There's some of you here where music is very dear to you and you like clutch it to your heart. It's like you're so passionate about something. For some of you, it's music. It's like your dream, right? That's what I was saying with this strategy, this plan. Some of you writing music, right? I'm hearing the Journey songs again. Steve Perry's now coming to my mind. This is so interesting. And with this Four of Pentacles, you're starting to follow that path. It's like, well, I like this. I want to hold on to this. What's dear to me. And I'm not going to let go of that. Now, this is also the other side of this is you're afraid to let go of the world that you are currently in, the path you are currently traveling. And God wants you to let go of that because deep down inside, Pisces, you know that it's not for you. You know that it's not your path. And now it's time for you, Pisces, to understand what your true value is and what is important to you. Some of you, this is about building your own sanctuary. Maybe building, I'm hearing a music studio, something about building your own sanctuary where you can get away from the world or any distractions and start honing in on your craft or like working on your dharma, right? Because the Four of Pentacles comes after the Three of Pentacles, and Three of Pentacles talks about doing what you love, focusing and following on your dharma, like building the skill and getting better and better at it. The music thing is not going away, you guys. There's somebody here, a couple people here who are just really, really, really into music. It's like their first love, like the love of their life or something like that. They just, that is what is of value to them. There's some of you here, there's a couple of you here who are, this music thing is not going away. Not that that's a problem because I'm a huge music buff too. But anyway, some of you need to start focusing on building a sanctuary for yourself so we can get away and Have that alchemical balance. This is also about security and stability. Some of you need to find a lot more balance in your life, something that's more stable. Again, maybe with this path that you're on, it's just you feel unstable, you feel out of balance. Maybe Two of Pentacles here, where you're going back and forth trying to decide, what is really for me? What is really going to work best for me? That's why you kind of have to think about it for a little bit. But also with this also talks about material attachment. Not that you need to focus on material attachment. This is about not focusing on material attachment. How about that? Maybe there's a habit that you keep doing that is, again, it's not fulfilling, and it's just like you really want to change things around. So this is going to be a really, really good time for you to start thinking again about what it is that you really want to do with your life. And I'm getting, for some of you, the material world used to be important to you, and now it's not. Maybe some of you were thinking that you had to work and work and work, like Three of Pentacles, to get this wealth, and that was what was going to make you happy. And some of you starting to realize that's not it. It's not it. This is also talking about being gracious or giving thanks to God. This is gratitude, having gratitude for the things that you already have, right? Because maybe you're trying to follow that path that everybody else is heading towards, thinking, oh, well, if I take this path, I'm going to make this money, right? Kind of like what I was doing, what a lot of us do. Oh, you get this degree, you get this type of job, and you get this type of money, right? Everybody's following the same thing, but how many people out there do that? Or how many are really, really happy? I've worked with a lot of people. There's been so much misery out of all the years that I spent in my former career, right? There's so many people that are like, well, I'm getting like a really good salary here, so I'm just gonna suck it up, or I'm just gonna deal with it. I'm like, really? You're just gonna keep living like that? And luckily I got out of that, but a lot of people still feel that way. This is also accepting your worth, right? Like I said, you are worthy, Pisces. Hold close what is dear to you, and don't let anybody take that away. Some of you need to start saving more. There's some extremes here. Some of you are being too frugal, and some of you are overspending. No judgment, okay? No judgments here at all. I'm just channeling what I'm supposed to channel. I'm relaying the information to you, the guidance to you from what I am being told by my guides, okay? But this is more about finding that stability. And it could very well be financial stability. Oh, I have something. Some of you have been trying to figure out how to make your music career like a success, where you're going to make money out of it. Or you're planning on something. You have this goal, this business you want to build, like I was doing, and how is this going to make money? That's why you're like getting all these ideas as to how to make money with something that you love doing. But again, going back to this, make sure that you understand that you have what you need, and being thankful for what you already have. Now we have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. Heartbreak, loss, separation. Maybe you are separated from somebody, and I said before, somebody did not value you like you should have been valued, okay? Somebody broke your heart. Somebody might have taken your heart away, because with the Four of Pentacles, that is letting go. And now you're saying, no, I'm not having that done ever again. Some of you may have been burned by somebody, like they set your heart on fire, and it made you feel like this. And maybe this is really, really painful because maybe somebody really stepped on it and set it on fire, and you were just like, it was incredibly painful. Okay, almost like Ten of Swords painful. And some of you may have been putting walls around your heart because of this loss, this pain, this heartbreak that you went through. And now you're like, nope, I'm never giving my heart away again. Right? That's for some of you, not for all of you, because of what was done in the past. And because that person kind of like messed things up in a sense, and now you're having a hard time finding your worth, it's starting to cause you to focus on things that are not of value to you. Maybe you've been feeling resentful, like, you know what, well, screw love, screw this. I'm just going to go follow what everybody does. I'm going to focus more on money. I'm just going to be rich and, you know, do whatever I want. That's for somebody here. But apparently that's not the path that your heart really wants you to take, is it? No. Again, that's for some. Some of you might be a light counterpart / twin flame, and you are in separation, or you had your heart broken by somebody very dear to you and they made you feel less worthy. Similar to what I was talking about. You're feeling like you're not of value to anyone. But you have to understand that you are enough, you are more than enough, and you are worthy. You are worthy of love again. Now you just have to change the game, your game plan. Create your own map. Follow that path is going to lead you towards your happiness. Figure out how you're going to heal that broken heart. And money is not going to heal it. Material things is not going to heal it. I know, I've been there. I've already been there. Money doesn't essentially bring you any happiness, nor is it going to mend your broken heart. It's not. That's for some of you, okay? Build your sanctuary so that you can do your healing. If you are that music person, go back to playing music, because if you're getting a strong sense of somebody who's very into music and this is like your love, this is what you're passionate about, God is saying get back into that. You're creating, you're doing something what you love. That is going to raise your vibration. It's going to cast that out into the universe. And God's going to feel that. He's going to see it. And he's going to say, you know what? This Pisces right here, they're doing something that they love. They're getting back to what they love to do, because maybe somebody took that away. And it kept you from playing ever again. Don't do that, Pisces. If that's you with some sort of artistic thing, a gift that you have, don't let anybody take that away from you. What is it that Pisces needs to avoid for this week? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Look at this. We have the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a lot of grief and sorrow, feeling like a victim. Okay? Victim energy is coming out very strong here, guys. And look what this pertains to. I was talking about a relationship. There it is. Two of Cups. Maybe a past relationship you're trying to heal from. You're having a hard time with it. That's why you got to make a plan, but you have to follow your own plan, your true north. When it comes to healing a heart, I know everyone talks about these things, you know, maybe YouTube videos about how to get rid of these energies or something. That might be helpful, but it's better for you to go within and ask God for that guidance on how you're going to heal your broken heart. Somebody may have left you out in the cold. Maybe you were in a relationship before. Somebody broke your heart. They left you out in the cold. They rejected you. I'm hearing somebody, there were like affairs or cheating or something like that. And it just tore you apart. Now they're telling me 5 times because the number 5, or 8 times. Yikes. Okay. That's for somebody here. Why am I looking at the number 21? Were you 21 when this happened? Were you dealing with somebody who was 21 at the time? I don't know. That came out of nowhere. Anyway, Pisces, it's time for you to start figuring out how you're going to mend your broken heart. And I know as I was saying, other people give you guidance and stuff like that, but the guidance that I'm giving you, or Spirit is really giving you, because I'm channeling it, is to follow your own path. You already know deep down inside how you can heal this, and what the true issue is as to why you may be putting up walls around your heart. Why you think you're so saddened and you feel so rejected, you feel like a victim, right? Because of this broken heart. You're only a victim, Pisces, if you believe it, if you think it, right? Other people do stupid shit for reasons we may never know about, but I guarantee you, everyone has their demons. Everyone has their flaws. But when stuff like this happens, Pisces, it's not really the best thing to sit in this sorrow, to feel this down and out. Oh, woe is me. I'm a victim here. Somebody come save me. I'm not insulting anybody here, obviously, but this is what happens, because I went into that too. Like, my family used to laugh at me because I always used to say, why me? I used to say, why me, a lot, because things used to happen that weren't happening to anybody else. And I'm like, why me, God? Why me? And then we kind of made a joke out of it. But then I started realizing I was saying that too much, right? Woe is me type of thing. I didn't necessarily get into really serious 5 of Pentacles, but I was complaining a lot, and I was, I was feeling like a victim. Like, why is this happening to me? Instead of just going with the flow, rolling with it, and starting to really think about what it was that I was doing that was causing me to attract this type of energy. On top of that, I had to stop allowing people to run over me. Like, I was the biggest doormat you could find for a very long time. And this kept happening over and over and over and over. And I had to realize, it was like, why am I doing the same thing? Why am I keep going down that same path when I keep falling into this? This path keeps leading me to this. That's the path you should stop taking, Pisces. Don't take the path that is going to bring you more heartbreak. Don't allow someone to devalue you and think that, you're worth nothing. Somebody may very well have been putting you in this type of energy. Maybe you've been in the same types of connections or relationships, or dealing with a family member who makes you feel like this. Don't get into this energy, Pisces. It is very low vibrational. Low vibrational things attract more low vibrational things. This is also scarcity mindset. This is lack mentality right here. Maybe some of you are upset because love isn't working in your favor right now, and you're just like yelling at God, like, why, God? Why do I have to go through this? Why do I keep being manipulated? Why do I keep feeling like a victim? Why isn't my love life working out? Again, Pisces, if you're resonating with this, think about why. Maybe you need to change something about yourself. That's why I say change course. Follow your true north. Okay? Where is it that you want to head towards? Apparently, you keep taking that path that leads you to this, to rejection and broken hearts. Maybe one person keeps doing this to you, Pisces, or you keep doing it to them. You keep breaking their heart. You keep rejecting somebody. You keep making them feel like they're left out in the cold. when you're not realizing, Pisces, that they're the key to your heart, that they're the key to your, or like the catalyst to your change, to get you on your path, your true path. Right? Crying out to God, yelling, and just being all disappointed, because this is disappointment as well, it's not going to help. It's like when I kept complaining and saying, God, why me? Right? That wasn't doing anything for me. I wasn't asking God, God, just please help me. What do you need me to do? What do I need to do? When you change your mindset and you start understanding what is really of value to you, because for me, materialism started getting in my way because I felt this energy. I didn't feel loved by a lot of people, especially in relationships. So then what did I do? I tried to fix that with Four of Pentacles energy, in a sense, with materialism, material attachment. That didn't help me either. Not at all. And I kept not having these, blissful relationships until I realized that none of them were divine. I was too low vibrational that I was continuing to attract these types of connections until I woke the hell up and started going on my own path. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who's very materialistic, who didn't give a crap about you. Maybe they just wanted you for your money. They didn't care that they broke your heart. They didn't care that they made you feel like Five of Pentacles. Maybe it's like that song that I ran into by Wham. Oh my God. I'm singing it right now. Hold on. Oh my God, I can't get it. I can't get it. He's talking about why I work so hard for you to give you money. Oh my gosh, I can't get the title when I'm singing the song. Anyway, yeah, that song by Wham. Maybe you're dealing with a person, or you were dealing with a person where you were working so much and they loved you for your money or something like that. They took all your money. Maybe you got divorced and they took all your money. I don't know. Is there somebody here? And it made you feel like shit, right? No value there. Okay. Some of you, yes, you are having financial issues. You feel saddened because you are poor, you are broke. And you're wondering why. I'm so disappointed. Why do I have to be poor? Why do I have to be in this financial ruin? For some of you, this literally is about your finances. Okay. That's why you got to make a plan. You got to start thinking about what it is that you're doing. What goals are you going to set to better your finances? And some of that advice is here with saving. Okay? Saving your money. And again, with the Two of Cups energy, yeah, maybe you lost a lot of money from somebody, some partnership that you were in. Maybe this is even business. You lost a lot of money with some sort of business venture here. You partnered with someone, and it just fell apart. It's time to create a new plan. But it's time to really follow your plan, your heart, okay? But for a lot of you, this is heartbreak with it could be a soulmate, twin flame, light counterpart. I don't like using twin flame. You are separated from your counterpart, and it's been really tough for you. The separation has been really tough. And maybe this person has continuously, you think that they don't care about you, Pisces. You're dead wrong. Your person, if you're a counterpart, there's a reason why you're undergoing this. Separation has to happen to heal. Each of you have to heal on your own. And yeah, I've been there. Well, I felt like I was no value to my counterpart. I was like, well, but then I kept getting into this. I kept doing the same damn patterns and kept falling into this energy with the heartbreak and the rejection. That's when this stopped. So when this stops showing up in your reading, Pisces, and I know you guys have changed course, followed your own path, your true north, and you started to understand your worth. Like Nine of Pentacles, the Empress, Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay. We are not victims. We choose to be a victim. We choose to feel Three of Swords energy. It is our choice. And if we allow someone to make us feel like this, that's on us. And I learned that. That was on me. When my counterpart was making me feel like this, but then, you know, that was how I was perceiving it as. And I said, no, I'm done. I am worth way more than this. I deserve better. That's actually what I told my counterpart. I deserve better than this nonsense. I know my value. I started to understand what my true worth was. All right. That took a long time with the channeling. Let's go see why the Four of Pentacles is here. These readings have been really long. My angels are saying, gosh, Jess, we have a lot to say. And I was like, all right. I am here to do your will. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Spirit guides and angels. Galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please reveal to us, for our highest good, why the Four of Pentacles is here. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Okay. Why is the Four of Pentacles here, Spirit guides and angels? Please and thank you. There we go. Oh my. Betrayal. Five of Swords. Maybe Pisces, somebody has said some unnice, that's not a word, unpleasant things to you. Cut you down with words. And it has caused you to feel like shit. Okay. Somebody may have said something to you that wasn't pleasant. Or maybe, Pisces, you said something that was pleasant to somebody else, and now you're like, oh shit, what did I do? Maybe that's for some of you. It goes both ways. Either you, Pisces, were the one who broke the heart numerous times, and now you're trying to figure out how to win this person back. Strategy? Maybe that's why you're planning something for this person, because you know what was done and you were trying to fix it. It's like you're trying to do something extravagant. I just heard you're planning something. Could be a trip, like I said, vacation, to show this person how much you value them, how much they valued you as a person, the love that they gave you. Now this is kind of changing a different route. I'm going to get back to the other side of this. But that's for some of you Pisceans here, where you are the one who was not valuing somebody in a connection or family member or something. And now you are coming up with a way to win their heart back, or again, trying to plan some sort of date or a vacation. Something that is really going to sweep them off their feet, like Knight of Swords, or mainly it's or Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. And you are wanting to fix this because you were holding on to your heart. You were afraid to give your heart to someone else again. You're like, nope, I'm not giving my heart away again. And I channeled that at the beginning, right? I did. And maybe money became too important for you because maybe you dealt with somebody who was money hungry, who was coming after you for money. And you're like, no, don't mind my son, he's playing video games. It's like somebody took money from you, or they were very materialistic. And maybe you thought your person, your counterpart, was materialistic. And you're like, nope, I'm not going through that again because I'm going to get my heart broken again. But then you started to realize, oh shit, no, I made a mistake. Now you were trying to strategize how to win back their heart and tell them everything. Why you were blocking yourself from this connection. Why you were refusing their love, something along those lines. Why you were saying, no, I'm not giving you a heart. Maybe your person gave you their heart. They kept giving you their heart. And you're like, no, I'm not giving you mine. Thank you, but no thank you. Type of thing. Probably because of a past. Like, yeah, you were betrayed by somebody. Pisces. Somebody was taking advantage of you. And that's probably why you felt this way towards them at the beginning. And now you're trying to make a plan to fix things. Others of you, you're dealing with somebody like this. You've had your heart broken. It's time for you to stand up for yourself and know your worth. You are worthy, Pisces. No matter what anyone has done to you. Now, this is interesting because, okay, this is getting crazy now. Okay, hear me out. Pisces, if your person, okay, you're dealing with somebody who's been rejecting you, who's been breaking your heart habitually over and over, I'm hearing. That's probably because your person had that done to them. And now they're putting that on you. And some of them realized that they were doing that subconsciously because they thought they were protecting their heart, and they said, son of a bitch, I'm doing the same thing that was done to me. They were betrayed. They were taken advantage of. And then this other person comes into their life and they did the same thing to them. And they're like, shit. I was repeating the same patterns. And this is habitual, right? I was doing the same thing. And then some of them got so caught up in, again, with the money person who was taking advantage of them, taking their money, using them for money. It jacked up their brains. So now, Pisces, you're the one on the receiving end of this, and this person is doing this to you, making you feel like you're not worth anything. Believe me when I tell you, it's most likely because it was done to them. And they were really torn apart by it. So they kept to themselves and they put walls up on their heart, and they were afraid to express their feelings because for you, they felt very strong feelings. Very strong desire. This could even be lust here. All right. And they're like, wait a minute. I'm not going to get into this because I feel like I'm going to be betrayed again. All right. But Pisces, you're on the receiving end. You need to stand up for yourself. Okay. Maybe the person you're dealing with was trying to win at all costs, right? Because they're like, nope, I'm not having anybody take my swords. Not again, not again, not again. It's like, I have to have the last word. I have to win. Because before, they weren't winning. They kept losing. And they kept feeling defeated. Defeat after defeat after defeat. And they said, no more of this. So now I'm going to be ahead of the game. And I'm going to make sure that I'm not the one who's continuing to get defeated, to feel defeated. But then what were they doing? They were doing to you what was done to them. Taking advantage of you because they were fearful of having their heart broken again. And here with the Capricorn energy, with none other than Mr. Devil right here. the devil was getting to this person, right? Fear. Intense amount of fear. Some toxic karmic relationship was what caused your person to cause them to be the way that they are now. Or maybe they were like this and they're not like this anymore. Okay. Maybe you, Pisces, you got caught up in the material world, right? Trying to win at all costs, trying to just go after the money, and maybe you did that and then you ended up being broke. You kept being disappointed. You kept losing money because Three of Swords is loss. Maybe you kept losing money. You kept trying to win something, win a game. Maybe there's gambling here. Okay? Because this gambling will tie into the devil a little bit. And your world was falling apart. And you became more materialistic than you ever thought you would be. But that wasn't working either. And yeah, for some of you, you may have had some strong sexual desires for your person. Or your person has this for you. And it was like, no, I got to get away from this. I don't want a broken heart again. But the fear was so strong that it was affecting their entire life. Until they started to realize what it was that they were doing. All right, Three of Swords and Five of Pentacles. Why are they here? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. There it is. Yep. Oh, wow. Here they are. See? Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck, like I was saying, making a plan. Stepping out of your comfort zone. Venturing out into the unknown. The path that nobody else is taking. Because look, it's being illuminated, okay? But look what you have to go through. There's no path. You have to go through trees and you have to go through mountains. Do you think there's maybe a little path there? Let me check this card out because the sun is... It's so funny because the sun's getting in the way. Look, the sun is shining on that light right there. Let me make sure that what I want to say was what is correct in this picture. Oh, wow. Okay. I never noticed this. So the path ends like right behind that stag right there. The stag represents the divine masculine. This stag represents ultimate provider, protector of the forest. Okay. This guy, the stag is like, you're not getting through me. And you're like, the hell I am. But that's the path ends right after where the stag is standing. And then what do you have to go through? A forest. There's an ocean there, and then there are mountains. Do you think anybody wants to take that path? Nope. But God wants you to take that path. Why? Because there's light all over it. Those birds, those angels, whatever this is, God is leading you on that path that nobody else is taking. Even if you have to go through the forest, through the ocean and the mountains, God doesn't care. He knows that you're going to get through this as long as you follow his guidance. And trust me when I tell you, I've done this and it was difficult because I did have to go through all this stuff. I did not have a direct path in front of me, but you know what was lighting that up? God was lighting the way on my path. As long as I followed God's guidance, I was golden. I was fine. And when I stepped out of my comfort zone, like I said before, I don't know where I'm going. I need a map, God. And God's like, no, you don't, Jess. You have me. And this is what God is trying to tell you, Pisces. You have God as your GPS, and your GPS system is your internal guidance. You don't need a freaking map. You create your own map, but that map actually you don't necessarily need. that everyone else uses to go on some sort of path that was dictated by somebody else. You are being led by God, and that's it. That is all you need, because He is your GPS. He is the compass. He is your North Star, your inner compass. It's God. And then that magical map is going to appear. Oh my God, thank you, Spirit. You are afraid to take that leap of faith, to step out of your comfort zone and take that path that hasn't been traveled before. Let me tell you, with that, when you embark on this, with the great risk comes great reward. You have to embody the energy of the Knight of Wands. And a lot of you have to take this journey alone. Okay? You have to take it alone. Because that builds your stamina, your endurance, your strength. You get closer to God when you do this. It makes you prepared to withstand anything that comes your way. Especially with the way the world is now, what's going to be happening in the coming months. Some of you are afraid. There's lack of confidence and courage here. You know that there's a path that you need to take, but you're just afraid of taking that risk. Take that risk, Pisces. Take action. God is saying this is swift action. They're saying this is really, really fast movement, guys. Okay? With the Knight of Wands, he's the second fastest knight in the deck. The Eight of Wands, this is whoosh, it's like being shot out of a cannon. Okay? This is incredibly fast movement. God wants you to quickly get out of these energies, because you're going to fall further into an abyss. Get away from this, Pisces. You're not stuck. You're not at a crossroads. God has already been illuminating the path for you. Take it. You don't need a physical map. God is your GPS system. That's your internal guidance is God's divine guidance. He leads you to your true north. God is your true north. With this, Pisces, for the Pisceans who are planning a way to come back into somebody's life, is what I'm getting. This is you taking that chance, okay? And I did channel the Knight of Wands, right? Sweeping you off your feet. Maybe Pisces, you're the one who's going to be coming in out of nowhere. All right? This is out of the blue. This is communication out of the blue. This is also travel. And we did talk about travel, right? About going on a vacation, relocating. This is relocation too. Some of you are being called to move somewhere else. You should do that, Pisces. Don't give in to fear. Even if you've never been there before. Kind of like when I moved from Florida to Maryland. I had never been to Maryland ever, ever, ever. I don't even have family here. I still don't have family here. I've been here for 17 years. Boy, did that change everything. I had the energy of the Knight of Wands then. I said, well, I got to do something to start my career. And I took that risk. And it was the greatest risk I could have ever taken. On top of when I left my career that I built here. It was another risk that I had to take. So Pisces, maybe you're trying to come back. Maybe you're traveling to somebody's house or something like that. And you're planning that out. How am I going to do this? When am I going to do it? Okay. You're wanting to come in, sweep somebody off their feet. This is also planning a trip, right? This is an adventure. This is a romantic trip, something of that nature. Okay. Maybe planning to move closer to where somebody is or something like that. Or change houses, right? This is relocation, moving homes, moving from one house to another. This is also the Knight of Swords. Sorry, the Knight of Wands coming in. out of nowhere, and this person, maybe it's you, Pisces, is going to communicate, because maybe you haven't spoken to someone in a while. It's been a long time, Pisces, hasn't it? And you're like, I have to take this risk. I have to muster up this courage and confidence to take action. This is a lot of action, guys. A lot of action. Action Jackson right here. I got to take this. I got to take this opportunity, and I got to communicate. Hey, Pisces. I had to switch to my iPad. This has been happening to me all day. I know Mercury's in shadow right now, so maybe that's why, but it doesn't matter, because when there's a will, there's a way. Anyway, I was talking about these two things. So yeah, maybe you, Pisces, are the one who needs to go travel somewhere. You're trying to plan some trip, or planning showing up at somebody's house and saying, hey, I'm here. I want to make amends, that type of thing, right? This is somebody showing up out of nowhere at somebody's house. This is what this is. The Eight of Wands, okay? It's also fast communication that comes out of nowhere. This is like, if this is you, Pisces, like, I'm done with the delays. I'm done waiting. Maybe you've already planned it all out and you're like, okay. Or maybe you planned it and you're starting to hesitate. You're like, I don't know. It's time to take action, Pisces, on whatever this is. Whether you're planning to see someone or visit somebody out of nowhere or communicate with someone, something like this, they're saying that now is the time to do it. I'm hearing again, now is the time, Pisces. Step out of your comfort zone. You have been standing there just waiting, but that light has been illuminating that path, and it's telling you, Pisces, it's time to go. It's time to take on this opportunity before you miss it. Okay? It's time for action. The others of you, you really need to start taking control of the situation. You're probably dealing, Pisces, with somebody who's been coming in and out of your life. Shows up one day, goes out the next, communicates with you one day, and stops communicating with you. And that's causing you this heartbreak. And you're like feeling rejected. You're like, again. Hey, Knight of Wands. Hey, Pisces, how's it going? Bye, Knight of Wands. What? What the fuck just happened? 2 months later. Hey, Pisces, it's me again. How's it going? Communication happens, and then the cards just disappeared. Comes back in again. Hey, Pisces, what's going on? 6 months later. Communication. Out of nowhere, right? And then drops off again. And you're like, what the fuck is this? I am done with this. Pisces, if you were dealing with this, this needs to come to an end. I've been through this very exact same thing, and I said, I'm done with this. I had to stand up for myself. I said that already. I was just waiting. I was afraid to make that move, because I was afraid to stand up for myself, and I finally did it. That changed everything. Shifted my connection. It did everything, and it got me really on my path. The path that I was not knowing at the time that I was going to take, but I wouldn't change a damn thing, because it got me to here, and I'm living my best life by myself. All right. All right. Let's see what guidance we have for you, Pisces. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians. Please reveal to us for our highest good. Woo! Oh, wow. Did I say employment change in this reading? God, I can't remember what the hell I say. We have employment change. You have 4 cards. Oh, gosh. See, I don't like this because it's not clear. Your career path is leading you to a higher direction, with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. Yeah, I was talking about with my experience, right? Following that path that nobody else was taking. It led me to do this type of work where I own my own wellness business, right? From being a systems engineer, you know how drastic that is? And people thought I was fucking crazy. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Because you know what? And yeah, I might gloat a little bit here. I'm happier than all of those people that I used to work with. I guarantee it. The last job that I had, I was telling you, they were miserable, but they just liked the money. That was the only thing they knew how to do. And some of them were even lazy, but let's not get into that. I'm not going to judge. Employment change. There's an employment change for you, Pisces. It's time for you to go in that direction. This is where your true north is. God is leading you there, and it's going to lead you to your ultimate happiness. It's scary, but you can do it. Conscious consumer. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply, and you purchase only that what you need. So yeah, some of you, there's some sort of financial stuff here, and look, it's okay. Don't feel guilty, all right? I've been there. I'm being really vulnerable with you guys here, okay? I've done some stupid stuff with money, and I'm not the only one. But I had to forgive myself for that, right? I felt incredibly guilty. This is guilty too. Maybe some of you feel guilty because you're overspending. Some of you, the more so overspending than being too frugal. You're feeling pretty guilty about it. Don't feel guilty. It's just something that we got to learn, right? Because of other stuff. I told you why I did mine. I was not happy. And the relationships I was in, they were just, oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't even want to think about it. They were not what I wanted, but I kept, attracting that stuff. The devil really got me in his grasp for a long time. So some of you need to be more of a conscious consumer, right? Purchase only that which you need. And look, when you guys realize this, it raises your vibration. And then, you're not completely broke anymore. And then you're feeling a lot happier because you're doing things that are not tied to the material world. This is what God's trying to get you to do too. We also have donations, tithing, and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you many-fold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. Okay, so for some of you, if there's these people, some of you have been, experiencing the same thing that I did with the, buying material things to, fill a void, fulfill your happiness. When you do charitable work and you give what you can, that comes back to you tenfold. I did a lot of charitable work for quite a few years during the beginning of my journey. And I got that back in a lot of ways. And it wasn't just with material gain. It was with a whole bunch of other things that worked in my favor. Like for me to be able to work from home and to start this business and things like that, to be able to take my son to and from school now, even though his school is further away because it's in his father's district and his father moved to another state. So, but I'm able to still do that, right, for my son. That type of thing. Like these opportunities come to you, right? You end up being supported more by the universe because you're giving to the universe. Maybe some of you need to give more to charities, do some tithing, give money to better causes as opposed to material things or gambling or something else, okay? That's going to shift your vibration. Okay, here we go. Face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Exactly. See, I'm an example, I wasn't proud of it for a long time, but you know, it was part of my lessons that I had to learn. And to be honest with you guys, with my issues with, you know, with my material attachment to fill a void, it's actually in my birth chart. It's in my birth chart. I have Jupiter, Saturn, and Mars in Virgo in the second house. Second house is Taurus, the house of money. Mars is impulsive. Jupiter like does too much. You know, can do too much. Saturn is like the teacher, slapping you in the face, right? So it's in my chart. It was one of the lessons I had to learn, guys. So look, I'm telling you this because some of you, it's going to help you. Because you are listening to me talking about my flaws that I had in the past, okay? But there's hope for you here because I faced this. I learned that material things weren't going to bring me ultimate happiness. And when I found God again and I started doing things that I absolutely loved, it started to change everything. Don't be fearful, especially if you're going to embark on some new journey, especially with an employment change, thinking like what I'm doing with my business, that I wasn't going to bring any money or it wasn't going to be fruitful or whatever, or you were going to be broke again or whatever this is for you. Face your fears. The devil. We had the devil at the bottom of the deck with this card here. Don't give in to the devil. The devil's trying to keep you tied to him with regards to materialism. The bottom of the deck, what was I saying? Let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Exactly. Five of Swords is also, it could be self-sabotage, right? Mentally, you keep telling yourself, oh my God, I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. I'm so embarrassed. Fucked up so many times, right? And you feel guilty for overspending or not, or holding on to your heart the whole time and not giving your heart away, or devaluing somebody or valuing material things, right? We all feel guilty about stuff. But again, it's part of our soul's growth. We learn from it, right? Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. It's exactly what I did. It's the same thing that you guys are going to learn if you haven't realized that already. Okay. Look what's sticking out underneath the let go of guilt. Visualize abundance. There you go. Change your mindset. The top of the deck is have the courage to ask for and accept help. Maybe somebody's going to come your way, Pisces, to help with your finances, or God's going to show you the way, right? With the employment change, whatever it is that you're planning to do, following your own path, it'll help you with your finances. There's that too. What is coming to Pisces with regards to love, spirit guides, and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Look at that. Rewrite your story. Oh gosh, you can't see it. Rewrite your life story to how you would like it to be. Release, feel peace now, sleep subliminals. There you go. Time to change course. With the writing, right? Strategy. Create your own path. Rewrite your story. How you would like it to be. It's what I was saying before. How do you want to live your life? Bottom of the deck, look at that. Inner work. Heal yourself first. You'll attract what you are. Choose partners that want to grow with you. There, see? This is what I had to do too. I did the inner work and I was changing the narrative. This is the same thing for you, Pisces, especially with regards to your love life. You'll attract what you are. If you are low vibrational, like I was attracting low vibrational people. No judgment against the lower vibrational people. That's just how it works, because all of us have to do spiritual work. It's all about evolution and growth, right? I did the inner work. I changed the narrative. I changed the way my life was turning out to be, okay? So this is about doing the inner work and letting go of these people who are low vibrational. They have work to do too. We all do. There's no one perfect person here. Wrong deck. I need to do your wellness tip first before I get to that one. All right, let's see what your wellness tip for the week is. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is Pisces' energy body calling for this week? If you don't know what these are mudras. These are hand gestures that help expand your consciousness, and it guides the energies that whatever the hand gesture is assisting with. Do it during meditation or yoga. Do it in your sea salt bath ritual, your walk around the park, lunch break. Oh gosh, really, Spirit? All right, they're telling me to take them all. We have quite a few. We have harmony. So for everything, take a screenshot, jot it down when I flip the card, that type of thing. These are all the hand gestures you're going to be doing. This is sacral chakra. Listen to these frequencies as well. It assists with none other than life transitions, equanimity, balance. Menopause, fertility, and pelvic issues, cultivates emotional balance and support, harmonizes change. Balance and harmony accompany all of my transitions. Yeah, I know it's a little bit blurry. Maybe that helps. Next one is none other than throat chakra. Yep, some of you need to speak up to somebody or communicate something. Here's purification. This is the hand gesture for that. This assists with mental clarity, purity, and spaciousness, enhances circulation to neck, throat, and thyroid, aligns cervical spine, releases tension from the neck and jaw, helps to purify thoughts and limiting beliefs. See, the limiting beliefs. By embracing purity on all levels, I open to greater expansion. Look, expansion. I was talking about that. These are going to help you guys. Now here is solar plexus chakra, transformation. Here's the hand gesture. This assists assimilation, vital energy, life purpose, enhances digestion and assimilation of life experiences. Again, supports circulation and lymphatic systems, cultivates energy, passion, and divine will. Inner light illuminates and guides me on my path. What was I talking about? The light guiding you on your path? Can't make it up. It's right here. This is going to help you greatly with this so that you are not afraid of that path that you're going to take. Here's the third eye chakra, right? Qualities: intuition, wisdom, clarity, and vision. More wisdom, more clarity of thought, okay? This is going to help with that. This is just listening to third eye chakra healing meditations. I do have chakra healing meditations on my channel. Go check out my healing meditations playlist. 5-minute meditations. They're going to help. Reverence. This is a nice one. This is the crown chakra. Assists with divine union, inner silence, spiritual devotion. Cultivates inner awareness, reduces stress and blood pressure, assists prayer and devotion. I bow with reverence to the divine heart within. This might be for those Pisceans who are like, you know that union is close and that you're the one who's going to like initiate it because you're the one who has to come forward with the communication. Spiritual truth. This assists with integration, illumination, and vision. balances all systems and energy centers of the body, supports full yogic breathing, and enhances sense of well-being. I awaken the vision of my highest truth. And there you have it. Man, I was hoping that it wouldn't be blurry like that, but hopefully you could at least see something. I read them, so maybe that helps too. At the bottom is oneness, being one with the universe. Okay, we are all one, all of us. We are all connected. All right, Pisces, let's see what super attractor message or messages we're going to get to close out your reading. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadians, Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. Wow. Did you see how that flipped out? Holy crap. That kind of startled me a little bit. I let the universe catch up with my dreams. You see how fast that came out? You know what they want me to point back to? This type of energy. Quick, fast movement here. Take action. Allow the universe to catch up with your dreams. Okay? What is my son doing? Alrighty. The bottom of the deck is when I'm grateful for what I have, I can feel good along the way to what I desire. Gratitude, right? I was talking about gratitude. Absolutely. All right, Spirit, anything else for Pisces? Nope. Okay, Pisces. Well, if you would like a personal reading or you'd like to purchase a personal tarot package, check out the description box below. I have links to all that stuff. I also have a 40% off discount going on from now until October 8th of this year. If you are interested, the coupon code is below. Just use the coupon code at checkout, okay? All right, Pisces, that concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. I'll give you 2.5 seconds. Thank you so very much. And illuminate that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. And always, I send you so much love. And I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.